my name is Hellen. I'm a PhD student in the Baby and Child Research Center, and I'm in the part of the lab group that studies pregnancy and early environment. And we are very interested in how the environment early in life, such as in pregnancy or in the first weeks after birth, how that influences a baby's or a child's development. And I will tell you a bit more about the SMILEY study. That's my PhD project as an example of the research that we do. For this study, we follow 150 mothers and their babies, and we investigate the association between the well-being of the mother and the development of the baby. And in particular, we are interested in the development of the gut bacteria of the baby. Maybe you wonder now, why gut bacteria? Well, from previous research, we know that the gut bacteria, the millions of bacteria living in your gut, are extremely important for your overall health. For example, they regulate the immune system. But researchers also find out in labs all over the world that the gut bacteria have the potential to influence the way you feel. So you can imagine that the gut bacteria are a very hot topic to study. But still very little is known how the gut bacteria composition early in life develops. And with the SMILEY study we hope to get more insight in this and also to see how the environment, and then specifically maternal factors such as diet or breast milk, influence the development of the gut bacteria of the baby. So within the SMILEY study we collect various types of data. We have biological samples, we have psychological data and behavioral data. The biological samples are, for example, saliva samples. And we ask the mothers to collect a little bit of saliva in our lab visits, and they spit a little bit of their saliva in a mini straw in the tube. It's just a half a milliliter we ask. And we also ask for saliva from the babies, which of course is a bit impossible to ask them to spit in a straw. So we have those mini sponges and we place them in the mouth, and they're very soft, and then we keep it in the mouth for 30 to 60 seconds, turn it a bit around in the cheek, and most babies really like to suck on it and are interested in it, or if they are asleep they don't even notice it. Saliva samples are collected to analyze the level of hormones present in the body or for example immune factors. One of our other favorite techniques is collecting a hair sample, and we only need a small amount of hair to analyze the level of hormones. And it's a bit different from the saliva sample. In saliva we look at hormones present in the body on that moment, while in hair we can look at the level of hormones that have been present in the past months. So now we know what happens within the body, but we also want to know what someone thinks and how someone feels. So that's why we ask our participants. We use different types of questionnaires. Some ask more objective things, like what is the type of job someone has, or the sleep quality. And other questionnaires ask about someone's feelings, since that also affects the body and the health. So now we know what happens within the body, we know how someone thinks and feels, and the missing link is how someone behaves. So that's why we observe our participants. We do that in the lab when we ask them to do things like a diaper change or play with their kids, but we also go to home visits, we can observe them in their natural environment, and we even elicit behavior in the participants. And that's where we need baby Robin for. It's a very special baby that acts as the same time every time again, and then we can compare the behavior of our participants in response to the baby doll.